Coming to you live from the Spire. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Drew.
And we are here to play hot new Kickstarter delivery to you.
Yes.
Slay the Spire.
Yeah, I've been playing it a few times and it's super fun. I have a lot of hours in the video game.
Yeah,
so
do you know how many?
I mean, who's counting, really? Maybe a few hundred, like 500?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought. I actually I tried to make a mental note and then still forgot to check to look at your Steam profiles so that if you tried to understand it, I would be...
See, I play on my Switch, so
it's
hidden away on Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, okay. It is on Switch, huh?
It is a great Switch game.
I
played on planes and any long rides or anything.
I think I have it on both Steam and Xbox. It's not a great Xbox game. Or I think it has come and gone from Game Pass. I don't even own it on there. But playing it with a joystick... I don't know. On Switch, is it touchscreen?
You do touchscreen.
Okay, that would be that's the way to play it. If you're going to play Darkest Dungeon on Switch, which I don't necessarily recommend, the touchscreen is a must. Yeah,
okay, cool.
I could see it being similar. Anyway, this is a board game. No screens necessary except the one you're watching us on.
Exactly. So this is sort of a port of the video game. For those who don't know, this is a roguelike game where we're working together and we're attempting a run in which we're going to fight enemies and fight through potentially 3 acts where there's a big boss at the end of each act.
Right.
We each have our own deck, our own character. We'll be leveling up, gaining new abilities throughout the game. Sort of your standard RPG kind of stuff. Earn coins, spend them at shops.
Yeah, we won't actually be leveling up, right?
Not like your character, but the deck.
We'll improve our decks. Yeah. I think that and I mean there's a few big ones this year like this, and I'm excited for the Dead Cells game. But roguelikes have been such a trend in video games, even though plenty of board games I just acquired Mage Knight, so I've been thinking and talking about that with you. You'd probably call that a roguelike, but I feel like more board games that are specifically trying to be like a roguelike video game. I think that's going to be a big trend, and this is probably kicking it off, or at least one of the big highlights of it. So this is not a learn to play video. I have just watched Good Time Society's excellent about 10-minute kind of learn to play overview, so I will have lots of questions and things for you, I'm sure, and you'll hopefully hold my hand a little bit as we get started. But long story short, it's a co-op deck building monster battling game.
Exactly. Based
on the video game. All right, I guess anything else we need to do? We've got the table all pretty set up.
Yeah, so I think the last thing we need to do is, so there's 1 d6 in this game, and it's going to be rolled a lot, but let's have you roll it right now so we can determine which of our 3 Act 1 bosses that we're going to fight. We actually know this ahead of time.
It's random, but we know which boss?
Exactly.
I see, okay. All right, well, this will be a 6.
All right, 6 in Act 1 is this guy. He's a slime boss.
Fun. Sounds squishy.
Yeah. And then, like the video game, every run starts with a visit to this giant whale. So we each have one of these cards, and you get to flip it over.
Oh, so we have a different one each. Okay.
Yep. So we both get the top option, and then you can choose an option from the ones below. So the gold is the gold, and anytime you see that card is a card reward. And
I was gonna say, and so this says we both get 3 gold.
Yep.
Which you have the fancy Kickstarter metal coins. I guess are these just 1s and 5s?
I think so.
Looks like it. Okay, so here's 3 for you.
Sweet. And we hold onto our own money throughout the game, but in shops we can actually pool money a little bit.
Oh, really?
So if you're $1 short of something you need, I can give you $1.
Oh, that's good to know.
You can also trade potions and things a little bit.
Got it.
So.
And you said that this next symbol is a reward card?
Card reward, yes. So how this works, whenever you see that symbol throughout the game, you're going to draw 3 cards from your card reward stack and pick one of them to add to your deck. The other 2 will just go on the bottom of that reward.
Did we say which Slay the Spire character we're playing, by the way?
We didn't yet.
I am the Silent. I'm the roguey, poisony one.
Yes, I am playing as the Defect, who is a robot who has these orbs.
Right.
Special abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, the defect in the video game has a really unique system to it that it looks like is translated here as well.
Yeah, we'll see how that works in combat, but basically I can kind of store these orbs. They give me passive abilities, and then I can like fire them off and do cool stuff.
Cool. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Sneaky Strike, an attack that rewards me for having discarded a card. And then all-out attack. And is there a meaning to the silver versus blue borders? I think that's just rarity in the video game, but I don't know what that means here.
Yeah, exactly. So, just uncommons.
Okay.
Uncommon. Sorry, uncommons are blue, and then commons are the gray.
Literally mean there's more copies of it in the deck if it's gray?
It does. Yeah, there are two, and then one of the.
Oh, okay. And I'm having to look at the icon reference here a little bit as a newbie. Okay, so this like burst symbol I was looking for is an AoE. It affects all enemies in the row.
Yep.
That seems good. I'm gonna take an all-out attack.
I'm just gonna take a Doom and Gloom because it was the only attack.
The ones we didn't take go at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Okay. And shuffle this into the deck.
Yeah, we'll shuffle before each combat.
Got it. Okay.
You can just kind of add it there.
Because we might still be upgrading cards, that type of thing.
So then from this...
And then this is where we both have different options.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can upgrade a card, gain 3 potions? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Wow. That's full inventory up front. Or upgrade 2 random cards and lose 2 HP. Out of both lack of understanding of strategy and the fun of seeing what happens, I think I'm going to do the 2 random cards and lose 2 HP.
Love it. Yeah, that's great. I will... I'll gain 3 potions.
Ooh, okay.
That's good.
Looks like there's a potion deck over here.
Yeah, I might give these a quick shuffle.
And correct me if I'm doing anything wrong here. I assume upgrade 2 random cards just means shuffle my deck. And
exactly. 2 random, so you'll draw 2.
Survivor and Strike. And then these flip over in their sleeves to upgrade, right?
Yep.
So Strike Plus does 2 damage instead of 1. Pardon me, as I recently had a cold. Survivor does 3 block instead of 2. Okay. Straightforward upgrades.
I got a Vulnerable, a Fire Potion, and an Entropic Brew to get more potions when I'm done using these 2.
Potion that gets more potions. Love it.
Sweet.
So I think we're about ready to fight, but I haven't yet said that you should hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's the only way to help us out, so we appreciate it. Right? Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Let's dive in.
Here's my blessing.
Okay. So this over here is our mini map. If you've never played the video game, so we're going to progress through this.
We need this boot token, right?
The boot is representing our party here. So we always start with this first encounter. So we have dealt a first encounter card to both of us, and we'll see what we get.
Oh, I got a little baby slime. That seems like nothing.
He's got a friend though. So anytime you see this green line down there.
Oh, that's what that is. I thought that was some sort of ability reference, but it
summons another creature.
Oh, well, that one's much worse.
Yeah.
Why did they put the? I appreciate that they put the smaller, weaker enemy on the initial card, and then the additional summon is the bigger, scarier one.
Oh, I got a big friend. Alright. So yeah, start of every combat, we're going to shuffle up our decks, and then deal 5 cards.
Alright. Okay, 5 cards.
Yep. And then we do any start of combat things, so we both have a relic that has a start of combat ability.
Start of combat, draw 2 cards.
And I channel 1 lightning. So this is my lightning orb. At the end of each of my turns, this is going to deal 1 damage, and if it's evoked, which is done via cards, or if there's no space here, it's going to deal 2 damage.
Nice, okay.
So.
And then we're into player turns?
Yep.
And this is, so my understanding from the Learn Play I watch is that this is simultaneous.
Yeah.
But since we I don't see any cards here that really affect you, but since cards can affect other players or other players' enemies, it seems more like it's like we can sequence it however we want, and less likely that you probably literally play simultaneously that often.
Exactly. It's kind of and it's kind of freeform too, because like sometimes I know exactly the 3 cards that I'll play. Other times, like you can set up like a vulnerable status on something. It's like I could set that up, and then you could play an attack to combo off of that. So we can kind of discuss a little bit, but a lot of turns we can kind of just play our own cards, attack our own units. But for an overview of this combat here, we're each in a combat row, and these enemies will attack us in different ways, and the enemies in our row are always going to attack us, but we can attack whoever we want.
Oh,
so
okay.
I
don't
have to just target this jawworm. I can target either of the slimes with any of my attacks.
Got it. Okay. So we can focus fire, essentially.
Yep.
Good to know. And did we roll this yet? We're supposed to roll this, which will...
We have not, yeah.
So we'll know their intents after this, right? It's a 1.
Cool.
So small slime's always just going to attack for 1. This acid slime, when the die is a 1, will attack for 2, and I'm not sure what that symbol is.
That is the dazed. So there's this dazed stack over here of cards.
Right.
If you get dazed, you just put this on the top of your deck, and that's one of the 5 cards you'll draw for your next hand.
And the jawworm will block for 2 and strengthen. Okay, easy. I guess I'm thinking I just take out the small slime to prevent some damage.
Yeah, that seems good.
And I think I can actually do that with an energy left to... Oh, wow, I can get a lot done here. Are you planning to unload a lot on a larger enemy? Because I can make it vulnerable.
I don't have good attacks.
Or wait, sorry. No, the broken sword is weak, not vulnerable, right? I'm trying to look at the icon reference here as I look at my hand.
Weak means that their sword number, their attack value, is just 1 less, as long as they are weak.
Oh, okay.
After they attack, they'll remove 1 weak token. So if they're multiples, they don't stack together. They're all just put them at a -1, but each attack removes 1 of the tokens.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, so only one thing out here is about to attack for more than 1. So I will neutralize the acid slime, which is an attack that says 1 damage and weakened. And then I'm thinking I just spend 1 on my upgraded strike to do 2 damage to the small slime. It's at 1. I have a strike. Sorry, I'm just going ahead here. I don't really see any particular reason to overthink it. Strike will defeat the slime. Does that just get immediately removed from the row?
I usually just like flip it over just to show that it's dead.
Okay. And that leaves me with 1 energy left, and I think I will defend with that to block for 1.
Perfect. And you actually have a block track too.
Oh, yeah, we don't need the tokens for that. Okay.
Cool. I am not getting attacked, so I don't have to worry about block. So I will play a zap for 1 energy, channels another lightning, and a strike for 1 damage. Let's do it on this jawworm. And then a dual cast. So this is the evoke effect. I choose an orb to evoke twice.
Oh, wow.
So evoke, it goes away. But each evoke is 2 damage, and I can like split this up, assign this however I want. I'll just go against the jawworm. Just
to be clear, you can split it up because it's evoked twice. You can't take any number of damage, and you can't always just split damage up.
Right. Okay. Exactly. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
That's 3 energy.
All right. Oh, I like how on the combat round reference there's a discuss
under
play.
Remember, talk to your friends. Don't just heads down play cards. Cool.
Okay. Discarding my hand.
I have an end of turn effect. I will do 1 lightning damage. It's the jawworm.
Oh, right.
And then they're gonna go. So acid slime hits you
for 1 and dazes me. Okay.
And then this guy gets 2 shield.
And strengthen means okay. Does strengthen go away after they attack?
It does not. No. Strength will just persist.
Okay, and that was it, yeah?
Yep.
Then we repeat?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I guess we'll reset, following the steps here. Reset to 3 energy and 0 block. Oh, that's right. When it hit me, I lost a hit point, but I had a block, so shouldn't have.
Yep.
Draw 5 cards, one of which will be, we know is my days. And roll this die. It's a 3, so this acid slime is trying to simply attack for 2, speaking of which this is gone, I guess. And the jawworm is trying to attack for 2, or it will be 3 because it's strong, and block for another 1.
He's got... Okay. Well...
I annoyingly can't kill the acid slime here, but I can block all of its damage, so I'm not too worried about it. If you want help focusing down the jawworm, I can help with that.
Yeah, I might. I don't have enough damage to kill him as well.
I just have an all-out attack for 2 damage, so that's what I can contribute.
Okay, I'll take it.
Then there we go. 2 damage to the jawworm. We'll just pop its 2 block tokens, right?
Yep. And I'll follow that up with 2 strikes, each for 1 energy.
Hard at me.
Kills off the jawworm.
Nice. All that attacks a discard card. That can be my days, right? It's unplayable, but I can discard it. And then I just have 2 defends to go up to 2 block.
Alright. Discard the rest of this.
Alright.
And he's going to hit you.
Acid Slime hits me for 2, but I blocked for 2, so perfect run continues.
Yes.
And back to our turn again, huh? Discard that. Yeah, time to shuffle. So I'm trying to remember for sure from the thing about the keywords and stuff in the video game does them for you.
Yeah.
So you don't always have to learn them that well. Ethereal means it would have been removed from my deck if it was in my hand at the end of the turn, but since I discarded it, it's shuffling in now? Okay.
Yeah, between combats, everything will get reset. So
Got it. Okay.
It's not like it, it's stuck.
I can't be forever dazed by always discarding it. It's kind of nice to have as discard people then. I don't mind being dazed.
Yeah.
Because that seems, I saw a couple cards so far that discard cards. That seems to be one of my silent focuses. Okay, 3 energy, got 5 cards, and we rolling the die.
Sure.
It's a 6. Sorry, and it had 4 hit points. So it is just going to weaken me.
Okay.
I have a mostly very I'm surprised how defensive my starting deck is. But I can neutralize it for 1 damage and weaken it. And then block for plenty with Survivor Plus. Actually, it's not attacking at all. That's it. The rest of my hand is blocked. Can you kill it?
I sure can.
Oh, great.
So I can Doom and Gloom for 2 energy to do 2 damage, and then the lightning would kill it at the end of the round, but I could just dual cast.
And Doom and Gloom says Channel 1 Dark, but does that not matter? Does it not carry over?
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Okay.
all the orbs will be.
They clear each combat. Okay. We did it.
Yeah. Cool.
Beautiful.
First combat done. So I'll take the summon back, and then we can flip up our encounters and see our rewards.
Oh,
so
the rewards are up there. Okay.
Yeah. So I get
And we
one.
each get the reward from our row.
Yes.
Got it.
But outside of combat, we can freely trade potions. So.
Can you only hold 3 like in the video game?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so I will draw a potion, which is a fairy in a bottle. When your HP becomes 0, set it to discard this and set it to 2 instead.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a purity potion. I'm full though, so I will just give this.
Oh, thanks. Exhaust up
best
to 3
one,
cards
but
in your hand. No, not unless I get super dazed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess but those go away. Yeah. We'll find a use for it.
Okay. And then we also get a card reward. So.
Yes.
3 cards. Ooh.
What do you got?
Got a loop, which triggers my lightning multiple times. That's pretty cool. Also interested in cool-headed. Frost is like a defensive orb that I can start working on.
Oh, right.
And then Beam Cell's interesting too, because it's I don't know if it's gonna get the vulnerable or not.
Yeah.
It's a 50% odd, basically.
Interesting.
So it works like the enemies. So I'm gonna go with.
I'm mildly annoyed that you have to roll the die for some player cards because it just has the 1 die, right? So then you need to remember what had been rolled for the enemy phase.
Oh no, sorry. You don't roll this when you play it. So notably, you roll the die once. So I will know.
Oh, so you know when
on
you
this
play
turn
it.
when I play it.
Okay, it's not play it and see what it does.
Right,
It's,
exactly.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep. I'm gonna take this loop. I think that's pretty good.
Setup can give an energy to any player. Slice here is a damage and +1 if I have and it's sort of a stab icon.
Yeah, so that is a token, actually. Here.
Oh, okay.
These are shivs. So you don't have an inherent way to have shivs until you get cards that make shivs for you.
Right.
But they are basically a 0-cost, 1 damage card that you can store between rounds of play. So
okay.
you don't have to discard them. You just keep a supply of shivs.
I think that I'm just going to take this calculated gamble, though. I have
Nice.
too many just defend cards in my deck that'll cycle on the way.
Cool.
Calculated gamble said discard your hand, then draw that many cards and exhaust this. And I get to give you back my days.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Sweet.
Where are we going from here?
Yeah, so we can look ahead. I mean, we don't have a ton of money, but we could head towards the shop. We could head towards a campfire. Those are always great places to go and slay the Spire, because you get to either choose to heal or upgrade a card. And then question marks are all going to be random encounters here.
It's such an interesting map, or the way they handle the map, where some of it is printed on the board and then some of it varies each time. It doesn't all vary each time. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it's just weird to me that there are some that are just like, these are always unknown events. Anyway, I don't feel the need to shop. Maybe we try to swing up to that shop.
I like that. So,
Or I guess there's also one printed up there.
The other thing to note on the map is these elites. So these are going to be harder enemies, but they will always give us a relic, which we haven't gotten a relic yet. We'll also get one at these treasure chest spaces. And relics are sort of a passive extra abilities that we gain.
Seems like we want to fight an elite. So, yeah, maybe we actually aim for that shop near the end that's printed and swing through one of these elites on the way.
I like it. So maybe go up the center and we hit this campfire there.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right.
So our first event is a big fish.
Objects float before you. Which do you choose? Oh, God. Each player chooses a different option. Banana, heal 2 HP. Donut, upgrade a starter strike. Box, gain, and there's a treasure chest icon.
Yep.
And gain a curse. Ooh, okay. Or restraint, remove a starter strike. Interesting. There's no order to our choosing here?
We just discuss and then pick a different one.
I would be fine with the heal because I did lose 2 in the opening event, but also upgrading a starter strike or a relic sounds good to me. And curses are cards that clog up my deck, right?
Yeah.
So again, with the discard to fuel other cards mechanic, like not
the worst.
Not the worst. What are your thoughts?
I might go remove or upgrade the strike. Remove seems good because I can lean into like playing powers and other effects.
Right. Yeah, I don't really want to remove one because as it is, my deck feels too defense heavy.
Sure.
Okay, well, yeah. If you want to choose a strike icon, I think I'll do the fun thing and take the relic.
All right.
Relics are this big, just this giant deck of cards. Jeez.
Indeed.
And do I just draw one and that's what I get? All right. It's a molten egg. When you add an attack to your deck, upgrade it. Use this 3 times and discard it. That seems awesome.
Cool.
I love that. Okay. I put a cube on here to track it, I'm guessing.
I mean, you could add the cube to when you use it, I guess, or however.
I was just going to move it from left to right.
Sure. That works.
Okay.
And then your curse.
Oh, right. Oh, they're not all the same?
No.
I got pain. Unplayable, and at end of turn, if 2 or fewer cards are in your hand, lose an HP.
Okay.
All right. I'll just discard it.
Yeah, discard it. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll get shuffled into my deck.
All right, so we move on to our next encounter. So...
And that now, so that first encounter was like from a specific deck, and now this is just an Act 1 encounter?
There's a set 4 cards for a first encounter. Okay.
The slimes love me. All right, I have a large slime.
I have a gaggle of gremlins here. So summon 3 random gremlins.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
There's actually a lot of gremlins in this Act 1 summons deck, so they added a symbol here so you can just find them.
Oh, and kind of just take one.
Yeah, because most of the summon enemies do the same thing, but these gremlins are, I believe, different.
That's cool.
A bunch of different kinds. So we've got a fat, a mad, and a sneaky gremlin.
Woof. Okay.
Alrighty.
And we'll see if I even draw it in the first turn or two, but I have that AoE card. Can I just target your entire row with that?
Absolutely.
That seems like that could be good.
Yep. I too have an AoE card, so I'm not super worried about these gremlins if I draw it.
I did draw mine.
Hey.
Wow. And the downside of that card is that you have to discard a card, but I have my curse to discard, so everything is going according to plan. I am great at this game, it turns out.
Yep. Alright, so start of combat, I will channel lightning.
Oh, and I will draw 2 cards. Okay, we still roll this die even if none of these care about it?
Yes.
Here, I've been rolling it, you can get at this combat.
4.
It's a 4. Okay. Then, time to discuss.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the large slime is hitting everyone,
right?
Even though it's on your row because it's got that AOE symbol for the enemies. So how much AOE damage can you put on these?
2 on everything.
I would gladly take that.
Sure, I'll start with that then. All out attack, 2 damage to an entire row. So that will take out the sneaky gremlin. Put the fat gremlin down to 1, the mad gremlin from 5 to 3, and sneaky gremlin is defeated. Mad gremlin is angry, says whenever this enemy takes damage from attack, it gains strength. So that does strengthen it. And I have to discard a card to that. I will discard pain.
Okay. I'll follow that up with my AoE, which is
nice.
Doom and Gloom. So it costs me 2 energy, so that's 2 more damage to everyone in this row. So fat gremlin is dead.
Mad gremlin's down to 1 hit point and is doubly strong.
Yeah. But my lightning can take care of him at the end of the turn.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So then I think I'll just defend this one with my last energy. So gain 1 block.
Oh, and I'm just looking at this large slime. So its third turn, since it follows this script, right? Its third turn, it summons an acid slime. But I don't think we're gonna let it survive that long.
No.
I have used 1 energy, so I will strike it twice with my. Well, I guess there's no reason to lose the hit points here. I will strike it once for 1 damage, and I will defend for 1 block since it is going to AoE us.
Perfect.
Okay. Their turn. Did they go in an order? Does it matter? Is it like from top to bottom?
I think so, yeah. Top to bottom, left to right.
Okay. So large slime AoEs us each for 1. So my block.
Oh, and I didn't do my lightning, but that will.
Oh right, that's defeated. Oh, so it's just the 1 enemy. Okay. All right, this moves down. New hand. Okay. All right, this will do, I guess. I have Survivor Plus. It's 3 block and discard a card. And then Neutralize is going to be 1 damage and weaken it. I have 2 energy left to spend on a strike and an upgraded strike for 3 more damage. So if you can finish it off, great, but I've also weakened / blocked to where I'm okay if you don't.
I do have my dual cast, so that's going to evoke the sword, do 4 damage.
All right. We haven't taken a single point of damage yet other than the one I opted to take. I like that.
Yeah. Game kind of eases you into the difficulty. The early battles are going to feel kind of easy.
Okay, so these were summons.
I'll take those.
And the defeated monsters.
Yep, so we get...
oh, right. Rewards.
Good stuff. Oh, man, so many potions, and I haven't used
my potions. My potion is a block potion. It can apply +2 block to any player.
That's cool. I'll see if I want to swap out mine. Probably not. Ooh, draw 3 cards, though. That's pretty good. Maybe I don't need this vulnerable potion because I don't have any big attacks.
True.
So I'll discard that. And then we each get a coin, and...
yes, I took a coin. There's yours.
Card reward.
Right. And with my Molten Egg, if I take an attack, I can just upgrade it.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Poisoned Stab. So this is... Does this apply poison? Okay, I see. Poison tokens. Okay. Which means at the end of turn, they'll lose 1 HP. Crippling Cloud does an AoE poison and weaken? It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Or Backflip is just 1 defense and draw 2 cards. I'm going to rule that one out.
I'm going to go with the Sweeping Beam. A little more AoE and replaces itself. Seems good.
I like it. The Crippling Cloud is the rare card. How can I not?
Yeah.
It's not an attack, so I don't upgrade it, but it does do some cool AoE debuffs. Okay, I'm reshuffling.
Cool.
And we are going...
well, yeah, maybe not shuffle because you might be looking at your deck unless you're
camping.
Rest.
Right.
So we're at a campfire. You can heal 3 HP if you rest, or you can upgrade 1 card.
Healing. I will be upgrading.
Yeah. I'd love to see it.
What does that Crippling Cloud that I just got look like? Ooh, it does double poison.
Double poison.
That seems pretty good. And poison, it says end of turn. Is that the end of my turn? Or the end of their turn? Because it is a debuff token that goes on the enemies.
Yeah, it is the end of the player turn.
Okay.
So both of us.
That seems good. And then it stays out?
Yeah, poison is not removed.
Yeah.
Like the video game, it takes down 1. This,
Right.
it just stays whatever it's at.
Seems good.
Does seem good.
I can't upgrade my curse, can I? No.
I think you can in the video game. Oh, yeah, I don't know. There's something weird with curses, like, or maybe it's like you can transform a curse, but then it just becomes another curse.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. 'Cause sometimes you transform a card to get a better card, but like, I guess if you really don't like your curse, you could spend that time transforming it. But cool. I got Sweeping Beam for 1 damage.
I think I'll upgrade my all-out attack. That's my my AoE damage.
Solid. So we've got
Okay,
to see
so we're-
lots of
we're
little
good at
enemies,
swarms, yeah.
Which, spoilers, but like the slime might potentially have a lot of...
Oh yeah, slimes tend to end up with you fighting a lot. Even if it doesn't start with you fighting a lot of enemies.
Yep.
They summon or they divide it in pieces. Okay.
All right, so...
Monster or monster?
Yeah, let's go left.
I like
I've decided.
Red louse. Ooh, and the louse, the lice. Yeah, lice is the plural of louse, right?
Lice?
Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
People don't talk about louse very often, but so it summons another red one and a green one.
There you are, and then mine summons another fungi beast. Which is like a rat with a mushroom just growing out of it. It's very bizarre.
Yeah. That is a weird creature. I'm dealing myself 7 to include my start of combat relic. Okay. This hand's pretty good.
Channel lightning. Oh geez, another potion. Well, I might pop a potion.
Oh yeah, you can see that you're gonna get one. Yeah.
That is nice. Kind of know ahead of time.
I just in the video game, I just use potions pretty aggressively. Like I feel like you just get them like poured into your bag constantly.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll. Oops. Rolled a 5.
Okay. The red louse is going to attack for 2. The green louse is going to attack for 2, and the second summoned red louse is going to strengthen. And then they all have this curl up effect. It says the first time Louse takes damage, it gets 2 block.
Mm-hmm.
And then your fungi beasts are going to double strengthen and do an AoE of 1 and then strengthen.
Oof, okay.
Okay.
Well, I have my big AoE attack, one of my big ones, so I could send that your way, but then you'd have to get through more of that block.
Yeah.
Which is the tricky part.
How much are you AoEing for?
I can do 2 on all of them.
Does block prevent poison? I would think not.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Because if you can get them low, then I can, I'll just go ahead and play Crippling Cloud to poison them all.
Great.
So they'll take 1 hit point through that block. And for what it's worth, maybe we're just going to kill them, but they are all weakened also.
Sure. So yeah, I'll play my Doom and Gloom. So it channels the dark and does 2 damage to each of them.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, 2, 2, and 2. And they're all going to curl up, but that means the rightmost 2 are just going to die to my poison, so that worked great.
Yep. And then...
So I'm still looking at getting attacked by the red louse.
Yeah, and this one, AoE from the fungi.
Yeah.
I don't have much else to do. I might just play a defend for myself for that one.
Yeah, the fungi beast, weak is -1. Can that reduce it to 0?
Yeah, if it's out.
Okay, well then I will neutralize it, which will do...
Oh, yeah, sorry, they don't stack, the -1s.
Oh, I'm looking at doing it to the fungi beast.
Yeah, go
because then then it'll AoE 0, right?
Oh, perfect.
Which seems pretty good. So neutralizes 1 damage to that and weaken it.
Okay, then I won't defend, and I will just...
I am still looking at taking a damage from the red louse, so I think I will just go ahead and defend.
Cool.
Okay. Seems good. I'm discarding pain, so it's checks, though, and 2 or fewer cards are not in my hand, so I don't get hurt.
That's all. Okay. So this guy hits you for 1 after the weak.
Yes, and I block it.
Takes a poison, and then these 2 die from their poison.
Love that.
And my guy...
And the block goes away
Yes.
on that louse, right? Sweet.
This guy buffs twice. Buffs once. And his weak goes away.
Okay.
Sweet.
Seems like a fine first round. Well, I just need a...
Oh.
Actually...
I did not do my end of turn. So I have 1 lightning, and I played a loop last round. So end of turn trigger 1 orb's end of turn ability.
Ooh, nice.
So that's just an extra damage with the lightning.
Well, that would have been blocked by that louse.
Yeah, so I will just send them both to this guy.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So the red louse is going to just die to my poison this turn. 6.
Doing the same thing.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is just going to sit here building up strength. Doesn't seem so bad. The right fungi beast is going to try to AoE, but I think we can kill it.
Yeah.
I guess here, why don't I all-out attack? I have to discard a card to pay for it, but it does 3 damage AoE, so we'll do 3 to each.
That guy's dead. This guy is at 3.
And then I just have defense stuff left, which isn't going to matter here, so it's on you to finish it off.
Well, I have a dual cast, which is a great card. So I now have a Dark Orb, so I can explain how that works. So this is deal 3 damage plus 1 for each power that you have in play.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
4 damage, and it's doing it twice. So
Oh, that seems pretty good.
Kills you and kills you.
Okay, love it. Well done.
Easy peasy.
I feel I keep wanting to hum Final Fantasy's victory theme or something. Does Slay the Spire doesn't have a victory
No.
jingle or anything, does it?
I mean, it's got different themes. I think when you defeat the bosses, it plays a specific thing.
Okay,
a
that makes
specific
sense.
music cue, but yeah, it's mostly just the same soundtrack.
Right, right.
Great, so we get some rewards. So, coin, I get another potion.
I just get a coin and a reward. Alright. As much as this power that amps the block on all my cards looks nice, I think I'm leaning towards just getting more and more poisony. So I'm going to take this poison stab, and Molten Egg will upgrade it immediately. So this now does 1 damage and 2 poison, and then exhausts.
Nice. I'm going to take an Overclock, which draws me 2 cards, but puts a Dazed in my discard pile.
Oh, okay.
So,
Fun.
some downsides for future defect.
Right. Not your problem, though.
No, not me. Alright, get ready for another fight.
I just looked down again and chuckled. I said this to you before we started filming, but I love that this neoprene mat has this not for sale tag sewn onto it. Like that is a little production value like detail that I've never seen before in a game.
A little Easter egg for fans of the video game for sure. Okay, we've got a looter, red slaver.
Ooh, what's the difference between that previous monster we fought with a script? They were red boxes. What's the black one?
Yeah, so these ones mean it's only going to do this ability once. So in this case, it gets to the end and then it leaves the combat.
Right. Okay.
That'll sometimes be used in combination with the red boxes because it might do something first and then start cycling through just the red actions.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's a way to like set up different kind of structures of an AI or
that's cool.
however you want to call it.
So yeah, the looter fighting me wants to attack and then attack again and then steal 2 coins and leave.
Yeah, it's not
I don't plan to let it get away with that. And your slaver just does some attacks and debuffs.
Why don't you roll that die for us?
It is a 5.
Ooh, big attack.
So it just wants to attack for 3.
Okay.
Okay. So all the AoEs I've been buying are not useful here.
Yeah.
I mean, they still hit, but
Yep.
not as much as you'd like.
I'm going to start with a sweeping beam. So I'll do 2 damage here and draw a card.
Okay, I mean, we can probably just each... I was wondering if we wanted to focus fire one, but I also think if we were to focus fire one, it should be the looter.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, I think I can single-handedly kill the looter before its 3rd turn. I don't think this is going to be very difficult.
Fine.
So I'll go ahead and all-out attack it, discarding a card to pay for that, dealing 3 damage to it.
Ooh, nice. I'm just going to put up 2 defense.
I will neutralize it, dealing another damage and weakening it. And I have 2 energy left. Trying to decide whether to poison it or defend against this damage it's about to do to me. I think that this is an easy enough kill that I don't even need the poison. So I will block for 1 with a defend and damage it for 1 more with a strike.
Nice.
Okay.
So they both hit us?
Yeah, it's weakened, so it hits for 1 instead of 2, and I block for 1.
Yep, and then my hits for 3, I block 2 of it, so I take 1 damage.
Oh, first blood.
Yep.
You hate to see it.
Had to happen sometime. The perfect run is...
Damn it,
it's
yeah.
over.
Okay. This hand sucks. I'm gonna roll this die.
Oh, I didn't do my lightning. I'm always gonna forget.
Oh, yeah.
So I will
okay.
try focusing your guy a little bit.
That's should be easy to finish off. Although it's not with this hand, but I got a plan for that. I rolled a 2. So the red slaver wants to do 2 damage and daze you.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna start with calculated gamble. Discard your hand to draw that many cards. So I'm drawing 4 cards, and this exhausts.
Nice. Similarly, I'm gonna overclock. Draw 2 cards. then put a dazed in my discard pile, which means I actually shuffle and redraw before I add the daze.
Ooh.
So that's nice.
So that calculated strike was, or calculated gamble rather, which did not cost any energy. Well, I'm guessing that we can just get the looter down with regular damage. So why don't I poison stab your slaver?
Oh, love it.
And do 1 damage to it and double poison it, and that gets exhausted. That was 1 energy. And then I am just going to throw 2 strikes at the looter, which puts it at 1 hit point, and that's all my plays. So I'm hoping you can do 1 damage to it.
Yeah, I think I can. That'll be a strike. I'll just
Perfect.
kill that.
Thank you.
And then I can do 2 damage with a sweeping beam, 2nd energy. And I draw a card. And then my last energy will be dual cast. So I will go this twice for 4. Puts it to 1, and end of the round, the poison kills it.
Love it.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna... Now I have too many potions. Explosive potion. Deal 2 damage to any row. To any row, that means everything in the row? Yep. I guess the way that's worded?
Exactly.
I think I'm gonna replace the purity potion with that.
Solid.
And a card.
Reward.
Ooh. I've been building for poison, so this Bane that's 2 damage and plus 2 damage if the enemy has poison, feels right.
Seems good.
And I will use the Molten Leg to upgrade it as I acquire it.
I have a Dark Orb thing, so I'm going to take more powers and try to power that up. So I'm grabbing Machine Learning, which gives me an extra card every turn.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Ooh, treasure chest.
Alright. So, let's go up here, I guess.
Yeah, probably doesn't matter much.
Yep. So we each get a relic.
And again, it's even at the treasure chest, it's just get the one you're dealt.
Yep.
Alright, here you go. I got a toolbox, once per room, -1 to the die results. And it says in like reminder text here, a 1 becomes a 6.
Love it.
Yeah.
I have something that also cares about the die. So on a 1 or 2, on those rounds, I just get a block with Horncleat.
Oh wow. Okay.
So.
Oh, these combo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
So we could do elite then campfire, or are these events, or what's the word for the
Events? Yeah.
Okay. Or we can do event and then elite.
If we do event elite, we could decide, do we want to shop or do we want another campfire, another elite? Which seems like that could be a lot of good stuff.
I think it would be nice to shop.
Yeah. So just to give you an idea of the cost, I mean, you can kind of see here. So these are going to flip out, and this one's going to be on sale, but otherwise they're just whatever the price.
Right. Okay, so like that toolbox I got would have cost 7.
So yeah, relics kind of start at 6 and go higher. Right. Potions are like 2 to 3, and then you can always pay 3 to remove a card.
It seems good.
And then you'll flip out 3 cards, like you do a card reward, and you can buy those cards.
And each of us will reveal 3 cards from our own class. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I'd like to shop, so I lean towards going that route. I don't have, other than events are fun, I don't have any strong opinions here.
Let's, I dazed here.
Oh yeah, get those out.
Let's do an event.
Okay.
Yeah, try a fun thing.
Boom. What do we get?
The Cleric.
Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? We can heal. Pay 1 to heal 3. Prayer. Pay 2 to upgrade a card. Or Purify. Pay 3 to remove a card. That's the same price as the shop. Yeah. The shop doesn't let you just pay to upgrade cards, right?
No.
And it's an option to leave. But,
Sure.
I feel like I want to either upgrade or remove.
Yeah. I think I'm going to remove. Because then...
Yeah.
It doesn't leave me with a lot, but I could remove again on the shop. At least.
This is interesting, because now that we're spending some money, now I'm wondering, like, well, maybe we just want to go left and fight more elites instead of shopping. We can see how much gold we get from the elite,
Sure,
and everything, and make that decision.
Yeah,
but
I think I'm gonna remove.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take a defend out.
We'll do the same. Defend.
Sweet.
All right, thank you, cleric.
I feel like that was a good call.
Yeah. All right.
Elite time.
First elite.
I'm excited.
Is the
the
sentries. Okay. So how this works is we summon.
Summon sentry A, B, etc. until there's 3 enemies per player. Nice. Okay. Ooh, a relic reward.
So A, B.
The only difference between them, they have different hit points, and they do their thing opposite of one another.
Yep.
I see.
Should be I'll put it like this.
All right, that's good. Let's see, 21 plus. That's 55. No, 45 hit points. We gotta deal out.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's good we got all those AoE cards.
And the lead sentry has a script. Yeah. AoE poison, if I can draw it. Oh, I did draw it. Yes, AoE poison seems good.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, let's see what they're doing. A 3. So the top row.
Okay, so the sentry A's want to daze, and the sentry B's want to attack for 3. And then your lead sentry on its script is also going to daze.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I almost definitely want to crippling cloud, which is going to be an AoE poison and weaken. The question is which row.
Yeah. Whichever row you pick, I'll probably just also follow up with an AoE card.
Okay, I'll do my own row then. I guess. I guess the regular sentries, at least as far as damage, they're worse than the lead sentry.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so that is just going to poison and weaken everything on this row.
Cool. So I'll play a Doom and Gloom for 2 energy. Channels in Dark, and it does 2 damage to each of those.
Love it.
Sentries.
And they're going to take 1 at the end of our turns. Okay, so I can finish off that sentry B that's going to attack, and then I have no need to defend.
Nice.
My upgraded Bane, 3 damage plus 2 if the enemy is poisoned, so it's 5 damage. And that was my last energy. Actually, I do have a neutralize in hand that costs 0, so I can also want me to weaken something that's the one that's going to damage you.
Yeah, I love that.
That's 1 damage and a weaken.
And I'll put
that's it for me.
I will defend to put up 1 block. Block some of that.
Cool.
Okay. So I will deal 1 lightning damage. I will. Where do I want that? Let's get this guy going a little bit.
You were going to take how much damage here? Just 1?
Just 1.
Okay.
He's weakened.
So I have this block potion I can do at some point, but
that's fine.
Okay. Sweet. Well, poison is going to do 1 damage to each on my row, defeating sentry B.
Okay, and then I take 2 dazed.
And I also take 2 dazed. Thank you.
And this guy hits me, and after my block, I take 1 damage.
Okay, this is not a great turn. Excuse me. I have those 2 dazes and my pain in my hand. Well, we need to roll.
Yes. Do that. 6.
Okay, so they're all doing the opposite of what they did last time. So mine want to attack.
Okay.
And you also are taking a big attack.
Let's start here. So I have a sweeping beam for 1 energy, so 2 AoE damage. Will hit both of these Sentry A's.
You know what, actually, why don't you hit your row, because I have an AoE that will do 3 damage, and that sets them up for poison to finish them off.
Perfect. Okay. 2, 2, 2.
See, we got to do the discuss step.
Yes, yeah, we're skipping over that.
I'll go ahead and play that now. I'll upgrade it all out attack. I have to discard 1 card to pay for it, so there goes Pain. And 3 damage AoE, so that puts these each at 1 where they will die to poison.
Okay. Overclock, which draws 2 cards. It's a Dazed in my discard.
All that I have left to play is a Strike. This Sentry is the one getting closest to dead, so I'll put 1 damage on it, unless you want it somewhere else.
Nope, that's perfectly cool.
I do also have this Explosive Potion if you want AoE 2 damage on your row.
Ooh.
Not opposed to using it because I'm at max capacity.
That would save me some health because I don't have too much defense.
Let's do it.
That sounds good.
I'll use Explosive Potion, 2 damage to the whole row.
2, 2, 2. So I can kill you with lightning at least. So let's put up 1 defend. Yes, put up 1 defend, and we will channel 1 lightning for my last energy.
Your orbs are full.
So at the end of my turn, I'll do 2 separate lightning damages. So 1 on this Sentry.
Nice.
And 1 on.
And why don't I don't know if I have to do this before we go to end of turn, but it looks like you're taking some damage here, so why don't I just give you this block potion?
Okay.
2 block.
Sure.
Again, can't take potions with you.
Yep.
And then as we do that end of turn stuff, both of the sentries in front of me die to their poison.
Yep, and then they do 5 to me, but I block 3 of it, so that's 2 damage.
Okay. As long as our hero didn't get hurt.
Exactly.
Alright, we just need to do 6 damage to wrap this up.
I think we got that. Let's see.
Sentry A, so we rolled a 4, so Sentry A wants to do its damage, and then the lead Sentry is down to double daze.
Okay.
This hand actually blows. I'm going to just go ahead and discard it and draw that many with Calculated Gamble. Oh, those dazes, they were in my hand at the end of that turn, so they're gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I do a Sweeping Beam. Hit them both for 2. Draw a card.
They're at 1 each.
1 each.
I got 2 strikes.
They're dead.
Unless there was anything fancy you wanted to do, we'll just end it. Straightforward.
Cool.
All right.
So,
Do we both get this in full?
Yes.
Nice.
We both get 2 coins.
Here you go.
Thank you. Both get a relic.
Yeah.
Got Akabeko. Interesting. Once per combat, you gain a strength for 1 attack.
Okay. And Nilri's Codex. When the die is a 2, it draws a card, and when the die is a 4, it triggers a 2 ability, and its owner gains the effect. So 4 could also draw this card, but if anyone else has relics that
So you
trigger
can
on
give me
2s.
a block.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's fun.
Huh, neat. And then this and I didn't even think about it last time, so help me remember the toolbox can manipulate that die.
Mm-hmm.
So now I could draw a card on 2, 3, 4, and 5 basically by bumping it down 1. That seems, all the toolbox is once per room, but
Yep.
seems pretty good.
Okay.
And this is still a regular reward.
Yes. Regular card reward.
I got, a golden ticket.
Hey.
So it doesn't seem like these gray cards are that relevant. Golden ticket can't be added to your deck. When you reveal golden ticket, reveal a card from your rare deck. And just a card.
Yeah. So it's one of the 3.
I thought it became 3 from that, but
No.
okay. Storm of Steel. Discard any number of cards. Gain a shiv for each card discarded. That doesn't exactly synergize with what I've been doing. That's annoying.
I think I'm going darkness. So I'll try darkness.
And shivs can just be spent for 1 attack, though? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's what it says. It says just Shiv : 1 attack.
Yep.
So maybe this is still better than either of these two, which are both defensive skills. No, you know what? I'm going to be focused. I'm going to resist the allure of the shiny thing. I'm going to take dodge and roll, which is block 1 twice, and they can be distributed among the other players.
Cool. There is also an option to skip a card if you never.
Oh, that's right. That makes sense.
But I mean, that does seem like a fun card.
This is probably good.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what do we want to go towards the shop, or do we want fire and another elite?
You have 5 money. I have 4.
Yeah.
We maybe get one more from another basic encounter. I guess I lean towards the elite.
Yeah, I mean, I got potions to burn if we're in trouble. We got some relics, I think.
Yeah, we're having a pretty
good.
Smooth time. I mean, actually, I guess your hit points are getting a little low, but we have a fire very next
Yeah,
time.
I could decide to rest here. Probably won't, and we'll just use a little bit more, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, like if I was going to have 6, I would be more interested in the in the shop. Although, so you reveal like a reward. So are the 6 cost is only relevant if you draw a golden ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's maybe not.
Yeah, it doesn't
something you can count
guarantee
on.
drawing
Yeah.
rare, as far as I know.
I would probably remove cards over adding most cards. I think most cards that I imagine are in that 2 or 3 cost tier are probably just not as good as removing something from my deck.
For sure.
I vote we go left.
I'm down.
You're down? All right. Then we're at a campfire.
Campfire. I have 5 health. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna upgrade.
Okay. I think I will also upgrade. I'm only down by 2 health. Where is my AoE poison? I don't think that's currently upgraded. Crippling Cloud becomes double poison. Yeah, we're doing that. I really do like the flipping cards over in their sleeves thing. Yeah, that's a perfect way to handle that.
Yeah. Just so quick, too. It does. The game comes with a book where you can, like, if you don't want to pull them each out of their sleeves to see what they do, you can just see all of the upgrades.
Oh.
But then
that seems like a bigger hassle than just
then you have to find the
inside
card
sleeve.
and stuff. Yeah, it's like...
I could see people, whether or not they're correct, I could see people feel like taking things in and out of their sleeves too much are going to like wear out the cards or whatever, which I don't personally view that as probably a meaningful problem, but I guess I could... I could see people in the Kickstarter comments demanding that.
Yeah. Okay.
An elite. Let's bring it.
Elite. The Lagavulin.
Ooh. Holy cow. That's just one big thing.
Yep. So this has these 4 numbers is just per player. So
figured. And so we have this hit point tracker for this.
So
all right.
44.
And it's just in front of you, but I can see all of its actions are AoE.
Yeah.
So. Okay. All right. Well, let me stack as much freaking poison on it as I can.
Yes.
That'll be the dream.
Please.
Wow. AoE 4s. It's not messing around.
No.
It's a lot of attack.
And it's gonna weaken us too. But
We'll just kill it first round before that happens.
Easy.
Got my 7 card starting hand. Okay. I mean, I can't complain about this start. I have my newly upgraded Crippling Cloud. I find that so hard to say. Crippling Cloud is so hard to say. Anyway, the AoE part doesn't matter, but it will... oh, right. Roll the die. 6. That doesn't work for any of my stuff. Better luck next round. Okay, so that Crippling Cloud is double poisoning the Lagavulin and weakening it.
Nice.
And is exhausted. And then I have upgraded Bane. 3 damage plus 2 if the enemy's poisoned, so 5 damage.
Hey.
Takes it from 44 to 39.
Love that.
And that's all my energy, so I'm spent.
Alright, let's Sweeping Beam. I'm going to add Akabeko, my strength, because I don't have multi-attacks to really benefit from that. So this is 3 damage. And I draw a card. Okay, and then I think I will zap, and I will just immediately dual cast that lightning.
Ooh, okay. So you added it and then are consuming it?
Yeah. So 4 damage, and then one
Puts
more
it at
for the...
32, 31. And 2 more from poison, so 29.
Solid.
Almost half its health gone there.
Yep. Alright, it's gonna go. It's gonna weaken
each of us twice.
Both of us.
Yikes. Just put these like on your character board. Yep. Okay. Oh, here's the rest of my hand from last time. Alright. I'll do a better roll. Nope. Same roll. Okay, fine.
Okay. Attack for 4.
Okay, it's about to attack us for 4. It is weak, so it's actually... And
3.
Does that weaken its entire AoE? It'll hit us
Yes.
both for 3? Okay. Well, I can upgraded poison stab it for 1 damage and 2 more poison. I see there are 3 poison tokens here, so it's up to 4 poison, and that exhausts.
I'm gonna use my Swift Potion to draw 3 cards.
Oh, nice. Okay.
2.
So defense cannot be applied to other players unless it says so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have upgraded survivor. I have to discard a card to pay for it, and it gives me 3 block. So I'm set for blocking this attack.
I'll do Overclock.
And I just have a strike plus for 2 more damage. And that's it for me.
Okay. This whole big ol' hand. I have a free card to channel it dark. Let's do that. Let's play a loop for 1 energy.
That lets you choose, trigger one orb's end of turn ability. It lets you choose which orb, right?
Yep.
As opposed to having to be the one that's in the, like, evoke slot.
Yeah, you get your choice of what to trigger and what to evoke.
Nice.
Then...
Oh, do you always choose what to evoke?
Yeah.
Oh, because in the video game, isn't it,
It has
like,
to be
it's
from
in a
us.
queue?
There's a cycle,
Yeah.
yeah. They removed that. Just
Oh, okay. Especially because of they have the front one highlighted in its art and stuff. I just assumed that was still the case.
I think that's printed that way because it's like extra reminder that you'll always
you
have a
have that
lightning
lightning.
there
Yeah.
at the start of combat. Well, I'm about to get bonked a few times, so let's just put up 2 defense.
Seems good.
And that is my turn. I do 1 lightning damage to it.
And 4 poison damage.
2, 3, 4. So it's at 21.
Okay.
It's halfway there.
Yeah.
Okay, it attacks
Oh,
us.
yeah. It was weak, so it attacks for 3. I block it all.
I take 1 damage.
Maybe.
Oh, I did my lightning, but I didn't do the loop, which is an extra lightning.
Oh,
so one more.
it's at 20. Nice. Okay, new round. This is not the most exciting hand.
You go and roll and see.
Oh, right.
It makes it more exciting.
It does, actually. On a 2, my codex lets me draw 1 card, so I guess
Cool.
I will.
And I got a block.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can weaken it again.
Okay.
So that seems like a good start.
Do we think we can kill it this turn?
Good question. There's 4 poison damage coming to it, so we would need to do 17. Actually, I have pretty little damage. I have calculated gamble, so I could discard my hand and draw more. But my best cards are my poison cards that I've already exhausted.
Okay.
So I don't know that that's even...
I think I have a 4 damage potion just in case.
Oh, okay.
There, but I think I'm gonna go all out for damage.
Okay, I
because-
think if we're killing it this turn, you're doing most of the work.
Okay. Well, I have a good combo here, so I can for 1 energy play Machine Learning, which is a power.
I was gonna say, like, that's not gonna help here, but...
Sure will.
it
The
being a
dual
power.
cast, so my dark does a total of 5 damage, and I'm evoking it twice, so that's just 10 damage.
Jeez. Alright.
And I have 1 more energy, so the best I could do is Sweeping Beam to do 2 more damage. 1, 2.
So it's at 8?
It's at 8.
Okay, well, I have all-out attack to do 3. I have to discard a card to pay for it. I think that's it then. Your lightning ping and the poison does it.
So I have...
Right?
Yeah. Yep, poison.
So like I could neutralize it and weaken it, but it shouldn't even matter.
We got it.
All right, we got it. 2 gold.
Yeah.
Each. Here you go.
Thank you.
More relics. And there's no limit on relics, I assume, right?
Nope.
Sweet. I got the Necronomicon. On a 1, the next attack I play this turn is played twice.
Nice.
Wow, that's fun.
That is cool. I have the Pocket Watch. On a 3, I draw 3 cards. Love that.
I really like this like die system. The
Yeah,
way
it's cool.
What a single D6 decides what all the enemies are doing, which of your relics can trigger that turn, all that stuff. It's really clever.
It's a neat way to simplify the like counting and tracking of the video game that it does for you. And
Right.
here it's just like you do it once and then you check things and then that's it.
Yep. And an upgrade card.
Yeah.
Or a reward, rather. Acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard 1. Another dodge and roll or bouncing flask. A skill that does 2 poisons. Each poison may have a different target.
Ooh.
I'm going
All in poison.
all poison all the time. It's not an attack, so my Molten Egg does not upgrade it, sadly. But other than that, love it.
Sunder is pretty cool for small enemies. So 3 energy, but it does 5 damage, and I get the 3 energy back if it kills an enemy.
Ooh.
Compile driver, I have multiple orbs.
What? So in the video game, and I haven't played the defect in a little while, but like orbs get triggered when they get like pushed out of the queue, right?
The same
What
thing
happens
happens.
here when? Okay, so if you gain 3, what are the blue ones? Are frost?
Frost, yeah.
If you gain 3 frost, it basically evokes each of the other orbs that it's pushing out.
It evokes, so like you do them one at a time. So if I added 2 frost, then on my 3rd one, I just have to evoke something that's here.
Oh, because again, there's no queue to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Or this.
So you could take them one at a time and just have each one evoke the previous frost.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I need a little bit more block. These are both kind of good. I think I'm going orbs, so I'll take a stack. I'll try that out.
What's this bouncing flask do? Upgraded? Because we're going in a fire, right?
Campfire.
A campfire. Yes, I will upgrade that card I just got because now it does 3 poisons that I can distribute.
And I'm at 4 HP. I could heal, but the thing is, between acts you heal full.
Right.
Up to full, so...
So that seems like a major waste.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go into this with 4 HP.
We do.
We lose the whole game if anyone gets knocked out, right? Why don't you get greedy and borrow my fairy in a bottle that heals you from 0 to 2 if you would die?
I will take that. Thank you.
Damn, I did what I said. I'm using my potions. Now I have no potions.
Yeah, I mean, I could give you one, too. I could give you
No,
this
that's okay.
Liquid Memories.
What does that do?
So put a card from your discard pile and it costs 0.
And I do have. Okay,
I don't have too many big costed things.
The bouncing flask or whatever it was that I just got, that costs 2 and is like one of the first poison cards I've gotten that doesn't exhaust.
Yeah.
And so that's a great target for that. So sure, yeah.
Love it. All right, what am I upgrading? Let's go. Does loop do 2 times?
Yeah, what is upgraded loop?
Yeah, trigger 1 orb's end of turn ability twice.
Okay, so the same orb.
Seems
Twice. It does. Yeah, I mean, if that's just... Upgrading powers is always good, because you're going to get that extra value multiple times in most combats. Alright, I'm excited to see the boss.
Alright, here we go.
Slime boss. Okay.
Slime boss.
When you said it was the slime boss, I didn't realize that it was literally called
Yep.
slime boss. Okay, just 44 hit points again. We did that fine last time.
Yeah, I don't need to read that part.
No, yeah. Oh god. Okay, so it's script. I don't think we've seen that green swirly symbol. Is that another kind of negative card for our deck?
Yep, that is this card here. So they actually put 2 on the same card.
Okay.
So the slime is the top part. So it goes to your discard pile, so it doesn't hit your next draw, but it'll hit a reshuffle. And then once you draw it, you can
play
energy.
it to get rid of it. Otherwise, your deck gets more and more clogged with them. Is the idea? Okay. Do you just this is these one card and you just any given encounter only uses one, so you know which one it is.
Yeah, someone else
okay?
asked, our friend asked me that yesterday, and I didn't have an answer, but I think that's the design intent, because
seems
if you had multiple, like, how would you
Which means
know?
those would only ever be used by bosses and elites, right? Because the individual monsters are mixing and matching too much, so,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. And then, the highlight, bearing the lead on this boss here, it says, split. On death, at the start of the next round, summon a large slime, an acid slime, and a spike slime from the summon deck for each player.
Yeah.
So we take down...
It's going to be a lot of slimes.
Alright, so, interesting. So I have, like, some AoE cards that exhaust, and I probably want to hold on to them until that stage. Interesting. But any focused poison, great here against the 44 health. Alright, let's go.
Let's do it.
7 cards in my opening hand. Okay, well... What's it? So this time it's just doing an AoE triple slime. That's the name of that effect. Is just
I think there's
slime.
Slimes
Okay.
in the video game.
Well, I can poison.
Let's roll this.
Oh yeah, thank you. 5. I don't think I want to use my toolbox. I think I would like to use that. Try to line up that toolbox with the Necronomicon at this point.
Yeah.
Ideally. And bumping this down to a 4 lets me trigger a 2 ability somewhere, but yeah, nothing that exciting. Okay.
Well, I have a simple turn, so I just have a loop to play out, and then I'll play my Doom and Gloom, which gets me a Dark Orb, and does 2 damage to this.
And you've, what does Dark do? Dark doesn't have an end of turn effect.
It doesn't,
You can only evoke it, okay. Poison Stab is going to do 1 whole damage and 2 poison to it. Like that. And then that exhausts. It's not doing any damage. Okay, so I will just do my damage. Second energy for all out attack. I discard a card, pay for it, and deal 3. 1, 2, 3. It's down to 38. And strike for a whopping 1.
Nice. Here's your slimes.
Great. Thanks. That's so much slime.
Do we do the poison damage?
We have not yet, and we haven't done your end of turn.
Oh yeah, of course. I do a total of 3 more.
Nice. Just doing lightning 3 times basically is what happened? Okay.
Yep.
Down to 32. We got this.
It's not bad. Die. Is it 2?
Okay. Ooh, I have my pain in my hand this turn, so I need to either... Oh yeah, I have a way to discard it. Okay.
So 2, I get a block with my Horn Cleat.
Oh, 2 draws me a card for my Codex. Ooh. Okay. Well, I can do some damage here. And then he... I don't know what the gender of this slime is.
It's going for 3. Well, I have a free darkness, so let's start there.
Seems good.
Build that up.
I have a bouncing flask for 2 energy to put 3 more poison on it. Yep. And it's going to AoE us for 3. So I think then I'll go ahead and play Survivor Plus, discarding Pain for 3 block.
Cool. I will dual cast one of these, so they're doing 4 damage, so that's 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We are at 24, okay.
And 2 defense.
Nice.
Give me the 3.
That's what we like. All right. End of turn effects is going to be 5 poison, putting it at 19 before your effects.
I've got 3 more lightning.
So 16.
Sweet. He
Cool.
does this for 3. I block.
I also block.
And 2 more slimes.
I still have not yet taken a damage this game.
Yep.
Got to see how long I can keep that going. Maybe until this round where its script says it's going to attack for 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. I'll roll the die. It is a 1. Ooh, so my Necronomicon says the next attack I play this turn is played twice. It's a shame I don't have that exciting an attack. And you get a block on a 1?
Yep.
Right, okay. Alright, Are we killing it this turn? Because the question is, am I just going to unload on it, or am I going to, like, calculate a gamble to try to find some block?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's start here. I'll draw.
You know, I bet we can kill it.
I think so.
Because it's going to take 5 from poison, so it's currently at 16. It's going to take 5 from poison and 3 from your lightning, unless you're doing anything that's going to change that. So 8 out of 16 done already. Yeah. We just have to do 8. My Necronomicon doubles an attack, so I can just double my strike plus, and that's 4 right there.
Okay.
I don't have much else. I just have... Well, actually, I guess I do have much else. So I think we're going for the kill here.
Yeah.
I will just strike twice more and neutralize. It's a total of 3 damage. So it's at 9 with 8 being done as damage over time at the end of this turn. So if you can do 1, we should be all right.
I can.
I've also weakened it in case that matters.
Okay, so I'll play a Machine Learning Power, and then we'll play the Doom and Gloom for 2 energy. So that does 2 damage, and then I'll channel another Dark.
Nice. Okay, so it's at 7, and then takes 5 from poison, 3 from lightning.
Yep.
Overkills it by 1. Inefficient.
All right. So at
okay, it splits.
Start of the next round. So large acid and spike.
Oh boy.
Spike acid.
Okay. I guess we don't need the hit point tracker anymore, but we will need some cubes. 5 on acid slimes, 5 on spike slimes, and 9 on large slimes? Damn. Oof. Or wait, is it 10? Is that... It has 10 over here.
Oh, yeah, it's 12
okay.
total.
Oh, I see. 10
10
and the 2 is highlighted. Ooh, okay. It's a lot of cubes.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know about you, but I'm drawing my new slimy deck.
Yep.
I want to roll that die. Hopefully give me a card with my codex. You did?
Yep.
Thanks.
There you go. I'll take a block.
It's I guess let me look at my 5 cards, because the other thing I could do is bump it down to a 1 and double my next attack again. Which, if it's like a big AoE attack or something, could be the way to go. Or it's just going to be a handful of slime. It's not slimy at all. I do have all-out attack, which is 3 damage AoE. So if I bump this down to a 1, I can double that. I guess I have to discard 2 cards, right? Because it's doubling the whole card. Mm-hmm. But 6 damage AoE will take out both of the small slimes in one of our rows. That seems good. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I will use the toolbox to make that a 1. And then Necronomicon, I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. What are we looking at here on a 1?
So 4 and 1 attack, and then some effects, and then 1, 1, and 2. And
so my acid slime just wants to weaken me, and yours wants to do damage to you. You don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
So I think I will AoE your row.
Okay.
Twice here. So I'm discarding 2 cards to do it. And it's going to be 6 damage to your whole row, which is going to leave your large slime at 6 and defeat your 2 smaller slimes.
Love that.
Relics are good. Who knew?
Yeah. Well, I will return the favor. I'll do a sweeping beam on your row.
Sweet.
Do 2 damage on each of those. I draw a card.
Okay, so just... I guess I'll leave 2 cubes out there and still mark 10. The rest of my turn is less exciting.
Here, before you do that,
yeah.
I can efficiently, I think, take out your large slime.
Oh, hell yeah.
The dual cast on a dark. Each dark does 5, so twice is 10.
Sweet.
Take him out.
I just have dodge and roll. I am getting attacked for 1 here, and so are you. Oh, you already have a block. Okay.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so we have plenty. Like, I have the energy. I might as well play it. So I'll just take the 2 block. We have too much block, and I have Awe Strike. I don't. Like, do you think if I put it here on this Acid Slime, you can finish it off?
Sure.
Dealing 2 damage. I guess you're distributing 3 from your lightning at the end of the turn.
But
so.
I can do an Akabeko, gain a strength, and play a basic strike.
Cool. Just take it out, and then it won't weaken me.
And then end of the turn, I'll do 3 more from lightning. So I'll just take yours out.
Sure. Saves me from being dazed. Did you draw much slime that turn?
I drew 1, but I've already I have more draw in this deck, so I've already drawn through 1 actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I did not draw any, which worries me about my next hand.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a machine learning to give you an extra card draw.
Two slime in this hand. Although I've calculated gamble, I could discard it all and redraw. Yeah. Okay, well, we're just up against... speaking of which, this large slime needs to act, right?
Oh, okay.
I've already drawn my next hand, but I'm getting ahead of us.
So I blocked it.
You'll block it, but it's going to double weaken you.
Double weak, which I don't care.
Not great. Pardon me. Okay,
Oh yeah, there's actually 3 slimes.
Oh, wow.
But I have 2 damage here. Oh, we roll. Let's see if that matters. 4.
4, so it's going to try to attack for 4, but I'm confident we will just be killing it.
Yeah, I got 2 damage there. And a channel of dark. And then I can channel a dark, so I'm full now. So I will replace that dark with evoking a dark.
It's for 5? That kills it.
So.
Nice. Boom. Okay. We beat the boss.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. So we get our rewards.
The rewards that were on the boss. Yep. That's going to be 3 gold each. You want to change up?
Sure. 2, 3, 5.
Or here, now take 3 back.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And what's this next symbol? That's a boss relic. That's this deck, right?
Yes. So this, and we can see both of these rewards at the same time if we want to make decisions. So we'll flip, I think it's just 1 per player plus 1.
So we're choosing from the same pool of boss relics.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So boss relics are Ring of the Serpent, start of turn, draw 1 card.
Enchilada?
Yeah, Enchiridion? Actually, I think I did it. Enchiridion. This relic lets you gain a rare reward card and look at 5 instead of 3. Use this immediately, then discard it.
This one.
And Holy Water. Start of combat, place 2 cubes. Remove a cube to gain an energy. That all seems pretty cool. Yeah, and so we get to look at these and our personal rare rewards.
Rare, yeah.
What? Ooh. I have Grand Finale. It's an AoE 10 attack that can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. I see some of these have a little lock symbol at the bottom. Does that mean anything?
So those were the first unlocks that the game tells you to, after you play, for each boss that you beat, you get to check a little box and then unlock some cards. So I've played a few times now, solo and with another friend.
So we're going to get to check some more boxes in your rulebook after this. Sweet. Okay. Corpse Explosion. 2 poison attached to the target. When it dies, deal 6 damage to its row and discard this card. Ooh. And Bullet Time. You can't draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn. But it costs 3. I mean, I'm just going to probably keep sticking with what works. And so I think we are going to play Act 2.
I'm down.
It'll be a separate video for the video purposes, so subscribe to the channel. Look for that in the coming days. Do we just keep everything? Potions, everything carries over into that next act? Okay. Because I know you can like save and play that at another time, but you just save literally everything. Okay, so yeah, then I'll take Corpse Explosion. What rewards are you looking at, or what did you take?
I'm gonna take the Static Discharge. So it's another power, which will help my darkness, and this one buffs the lightning end of turn effects. Ooh. So each lightning is now doing 2 damage. So I can loop that.
Seems really good.
Yeah.
so three sets of 2 damage at the end of every turn. I like that.
So that'll be my card, and then what do we want to do with these boss relics?
Good question.
I definitely don't need this, so if you want the draw...
I was also kind of thinking I haven't been hurting for cards. So I like the Holy Water okay, but I don't know, my deck kind of right now feels like it has 5-ish really good cards that mostly cost 2, and then the rest are like strikes or defends that I'm not that sad that I don't have the energy for. So I don't even feel strongly like I need more energy.
I would take it because I have a lot of draw, so that does seem to work for my deck right now.
Then I'll hand you the Holy Water, and I think I'll take the Enchilada.
Cool.
Enchiridion, so I'm going to look at 5 more reward cards and choose one.
Nice.
Oh boy. Alright, we've got Envenom. Your attacks also apply poison
Cool.
as a power. Wow. Malaise. Apply weakness and poison to an enemy X times, and it costs X energy. Now I'm starting to wish I had extra energy. All these expensive things. Wraith form. Whoa, this is foil. Is this a Kickstarter extra or something? I don't know how much that plays on camera, but it's a shiny foil card in here. Yeah, you can see that. Wraith form. You can't lose more. As a power, you can't lose more than 1 HP per round. Start a turn, place a cube, then exhaust it if there are 2. Oh, so for 2 rounds, you just can only lose 1 hit point. Adrenaline. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. And die. AoE 3. Just a 1-cost AoE 3. Whew.
Wow, those are.
I really like every single one of these.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of poison already, and what I was hoping was for more things like that Bane card, more payoffs for the poison. So I don't know that I need something like Envenom right now, especially as a 3-cost. Like, skip a turn to play that power. So I think I'm going to not take Envenom. The X cost is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Apply weakness and poison to an enemy X times. That's definitely in it. I could just do Adrenaline to gain energy, draw 2 cards. And die. Just the AoE 3 is also great. I still never took a point of damage, so I don't feel the need for the expensive defensive power either. So I've narrowed it down to 3 options. You're the expert. Any favorites here?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, Adrenaline's just generally good.
Yeah.
Malaise does seem pretty solid in this deck.
These would go great together.
They would.
Field Malaise for 4.
They sure would.
I think I'll keep, even though I was just saying I don't need a lot more poison generators, I think this is just an all-around good card. I think I'll keep Malaise. And then that, I don't hold on to the relic, right? Because it just says discard it. Alright, that goes in my deck, and the rest of these go away. Is there anything else to wrap up the act?
We will heal full HP.
Oh, sure. Yep, that's good.
That's basically it.
Feeling even better about my choice to spend 2 at the start now, because it did not end up being an issue. Cool, this is fun.
Yeah.
It's very true to the video game.
For sure. For sure.
But I'm having a good time with it. It really, it's snappy, which is the best thing about the video game.
Yes.
Right? Like, I wouldn't... Slay the Spire kind of created a genre of the roguelike deck builders, and I wouldn't say that it has remained my favorite. I think I've played some others that, like, are the ones I would rather play today.
Sure.
But what it still does the best is just being, like, fast, snappy, just, like... The cards are mostly simple, so it's not brain-burny, and then it's just everything, animations, all that just happens fast. It's just, you can play it so fast.
Yeah,
and this game, as much as a giant Kickstarter box board game can be expected to, I feel like this even preserves that in a way that I'm pretty impressed by.
Totally, yeah.
That's cool. Well, thank you for teaching me and for the game, and we'll be back for Act 2, right?
Can't wait.
Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you see it. We'll be back in the coming days for Act 2 of the Slay the Spire run. Do you think we can... we'll have to, see whether we have time today in real life, but you think these heroes are destined to finish Act 3?
I think so.
We're on that path? All right, I like it. Okay, well, until Act 2, be optimal.